In a bustling city, glittering with holiday lights, the New Year's Eve countdown loomed near. Among the crowd was 17-year-old Ava, a quiet but imaginative girl with a sketchbook always in her hand. Her dream? To one day design breathtaking buildings that will make cities feel alive. But Ava wasn't feeling very hopeful. This year had been filled with challenges that made her question if her dreams were even possible. The city's central plaza, where thousands gathered, was buzzing with excitement. Vendors sold out cocoa and sparklers. Children played in the snow, and music filled the air. Ava had wandered away from her family, needing a moment to herself. She found a small, quiet park tucked between tall buildings, the festive sound muffled by the winter's chill. As she sat on a frost-covered bench, she pulled out her sketchbook. Her pencil moved absent-mindedly over the page, but she couldn't focus. She whispered to herself, "I wish I knew what to do." At that moment, an elderly man in a tattered coat appeared, pushing a cart overflowing with odds and ends. His eyes sparkled with kindness, and his voice was warm as he said, "Making a wish, are we?" Startled, Ava looked up. "Oh, I was just talking to myself." "Sometimes talking to yourself is the best way to let the universe hear you," he replied with a chuckle. "Here, take a look at this." From the cart, he pulled out a small, intricately carved snow globe. Inside was a miniature version of the city, with tiny people celebrating New Year's Eve. He handed it over to her. "It is beautiful," Ava said, turning it over in her hands. "It is no ordinary globe," the man said mysteriously. "Shake it, and it might just snow you a glimpse of the future." Ava laughed. "Ha ha ha ha. That sounds impossible." "Many impossible things become real when you believe," he said. "Why not give it a try?" Curious, Ava shook the globe. As the glittering snow swirled inside, she felt a strange warmth spread through her hands. Suddenly, the park around her vanished, replaced by a glowing vision. She saw herself years from now, standing in front of a magnificent skyscraper she had designed. She was older, confident and happy. Crowds admired her work, and the building seemed to pulse with life and creativity. The vision shifted. She saw moments of hard work, nights spent sketching, and times when she almost gave up, but she didn't. The image filled her with both awe and determination. The scene faded, and Ava found herself back in the park, clutching the snow globe. The man smiled knowingly. "Was it real?" she asked breathlessly. "The future is what you make of it," he said. "But sometimes a little nudge helps." Ava turned to thank him, but the man and his cart had disappeared. Only the snow globe remained in her hands. The clock in the plaza struck midnight, and fireworks lit up the sky. Ava turned to her family, her heart lighter than it had been in months. As the colors buzzed overhead, she whispered her Happy New Year wish. "I wish for courage to follow my dreams." And from that moment, Ava's life began to change. Every step she took brought her closer to the vision she had seen. The snow globe stayed with her, a reminder that sometimes believing in herself is the most magical wish of all.